Mic test 1 2 3. Mic test 1 2 3. Jay Beck. January 15th, 2019. Alright.
Check. 1 2 3. 1 2 3.
Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Check 1 2. We good? Check 1 2. Check 1 2. Joey, Claire, how do we sound? Okay. Okay. Check 1 2. Can the back hear me, please? Can the back hear me, please? Good. Better. Okay. Let's kick this off. I want to thank you from the executive team on being here. I want to welcome those individuals that are connecting via our live stream, and special appreciation for those individuals that came in to fly to Dallas to be part of this event. We've got a very, very packed, and this is probably the most busy and informative and insightful hands-on meeting that we'll have. We're going to go over 2018 results. We will go over 2019 plans. And without further delay, I'm going to introduce you to Mr. Ian On, and he's going to start going over his information. Thank you. Hold on one moment.
Good morning, and little late, but Happy New Year to you all. I think it was last October that we are here and we're talking about all hands meeting and we're talking about the last fourth quarter. Echo. Eh?
Wow, that's weird.
I had a special talent. Without moving my mouth, I can. It's all right. Take your time. Huh. Everybody on online, just wait for a second. Are you okay now? Okay, good. Where was I? I forgot. I I didn't do anything wrong. Just embarrassing. Makes me more embarrassing. Sure, sure. We can test that. Yeah.
Check, check, check. One, 1, 2, 3. Hello. You okay? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Can you guys hear me back? Mark shaking his head. No. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1. Hello. Can you hear me? Or I can shout and yell. One, two, three.
One, two, three. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Ha ha. Hello. Is it okay? We gotta wait 5 seconds if we can echo again. All right. How? What do this? Ah. Okay. All right. Sorry, folks. The people who joined online must be very confused what has been going on, but we had some technical difficulties that my voice has been echoed 5 seconds later, so you guys must be very confused. But anyway, it's all worked out fine now. Today, what we're going to do today is we're going to share our results of last year, and also we're going to share what we're going to do this year and next 3 to 5 years down the road. Next page. First of all, year 2018 was phenomenal, and we all did great job. I thought about what we've done for year 2018, and we have so many great stuff, and I only picked 7 great achievements today that I'm going to share with you. And next page, slide. Okay. There are much more than 7, but I only picked 7 key achievements today that I'm going to share with you. The first, our revenue achieved a great success. We had a targeted 283 million was our plan, the target, but then we achieved over 300, actually 321 million. I think we all did great job. So that was our first great achievement. And the second, our FI, specifically for our one of a key customer, Bank of America, a number of ATM machine is over 3,500 ATMs. And this is not just a result of our sales team, but also this is the aggregated effort and everybody in this room and everybody, our field service engineers, all the parts team, service team, and finance, accounting, installation, everybody is aggregated effort. This is a great achievement for this, our NHA company. And third, our channel team. There are over 11,000 FIs, banking, financial industries in this country, and our channel team is developing a great strategy, and last year and achieved a 37% increase of their revenue. And I'm sure that this is not the end. And this year, year 2019, will be another great success year for channel team. I do appreciate those hard work for all the channel team members did great job in year 2018, sorry. And fourth, our retail. The retail has been our bread and butter for the last 10 years. It has been our main source of growth. Our sustainable growth has come from all retail. And that retail business is still doing good and has over 70% of a market share. We've been maintaining it, we've been dominating whole market, and it will continue. Of course, there are some ups and downs for the retail market as the market has been matured, but still, we are the number one, strongest, and the best company for the retail market. It will continue. And number five, oops, yeah. I cannot, it is not enough to emphasize how great our service team is. Every time I had a meeting with customers and visiting customers, their first several words are the great quality and superb service. Our service team is the top of the class, and it is the most prestigious and great company, and all the FSE team members doing great job every day on the field with customers complaining. And this team, I think, is the great. I know that in Midwest, Northeast had a snowstorm, the cold and snow every day, and you guys did a great job. I do not know how many FSEs listening this in that area, but we do appreciate every day hard work that you guys doing for the company, and customers value that the most. And one of our key success is a service team, and there's no doubt about it. And last year, the number of machines that we served is over 20,000. If my calculation is correct, about 12,000 FI ATM machines and 8,000 retail machines that our 463 FSEs every day on the field doing great job. Number six, so that our coverage of our service, our product increased to 45 states. 3 states, well, it's 48 states in the United States, excluding Hawaii and Alaska. So 3 states are with what? Like a Wyoming or? Wyoming, North Dakota, South Dakota. Those are 3 states that we do not have a coverage yet. I do not know when, but soon as we have customers installed our machine in those 3 states, of course, we will cover those states as well. So the bottom line is our coverage has been expanding every day. The last 7th, one of our the most headache issue concern was our inventory. Our inventory level has been quite high, and so last year, I know that everybody here in this room, including this production, parts, service, repair, everybody, whole team, whole company has been working on reducing our inventory. And that has been a great result, that from 84 million to 64 million. The inventory is like a cash. The $64 million cash is sitting in this building somewhere. Whatever the box, whatever the machine you see, it is all cash, and that is all 64 million. Now, it reduced 24%. I think that was phenomenally good job, and I do appreciate it. Well, before I move to the next page, I think we all deserve to have a big plow. Great hand, great hand. Thank you, good job. And next slide. I've got 10 minutes, Tony. Or, I mean, Rex. 10 minutes or 15 minutes or? Yeah, flexibility for 15. Okay, I'll be hurry up. This slide shows which business units made a great achievement and which one is not. But regardless, those red number or gray number, I think we all did a great job. First, FI Direct overachieved the 27 million and service. FI Direct and service, hand to hand together, serving machine, and did a great job over the achievement. And the retail and parts. Currently, most of our parts customers are retail customers, so that had a good a correlation of retail revenue and parts revenue. So it shows that in overall. So although there's some good numbers, some bad numbers, to me, it is our aggregated effort to achieve the great effort, great number year 2018. So I hope, and I know, and I'm sure that this will continue. We will grow further this year again. And next page. Now, I'm going to talk about this year. What are we going to focus on this year? Specifically, we picked 7 again. It's lucky 7. I'll share with those 7 key strategies and focus areas that we're going to do this year. First of all, we're going to focus on top FIs. We say here 100, but not only for 100, if there's any FI, major FIs that is in our range, we will go and attack those FIs. Now, we have a great dependency on Bank of America, Chase. Well, today we have some customers from Citibank, the meeting going on right now, but still, we're going to maintain a great effort of level of service and machine sales at Bank of America, Chase. But at the same time, we want to expand our customer base. Over 100 our FIs we're going to attack, and we're going to get a great results. So that is our first. And the second, channel. As I mentioned just before, there's 11,000 FIs, and we've been tapping probably sales about probably 100, I guess, so far. So there's still over 10,000 customers, FIs, we untapped. And think about, we already made over $50 million revenue with that very, very fraction of percentage of customer base. If we expand that 10 times, 100 times, I think it is just phenomenal that our channel team will success next 3 to 5 years. So next year, we're going to have a new strategy with channel, and Pat and his team is very busy with doing that, and the channel will be our next, a great a source of revenue and growth for next year. Retail. We've been selling retail product machine just for the machine itself, but from this year, we're considering selling a package deal, not only for the machine, but also service as a bundle package. That will be another sales program that retail preparing it. And next is service. I keep repeating myself that how great our service team is, and now is good, and we're going to change that to great. And I don't want any of competitors following us, and we want to far way ahead of the game, and we want to be very competitive. We want to be more productive, more efficient, and customer satisfaction, all those things, and our team is doing great, and we'll continue to make that happen. Parts has been my key areas for growth and revenue and income. In most cases, the company, in general, do not consider parts as a sales, but they consider that as a service. But to me, parts is the most important sales growth and profitable area that we have to focus on. We're going to form a new team with the parts. We will strengthen parts sales. We will make sure that our procurement and accuracy, delivery, everything. We will focus more on parts, and it will be our one of key cash cow from now on. Another important area that we're going to focus from now on is quality. Uh, yes, our product, the quality is the great, the best, but however, at the same time, we want to make it better. Uh, Kim Po and his team will take over the quality control, management, engineering, and I'm sure that Bo is already going through his mind how we're going to improve our quality control management. Uh, with this team, our number of ticket service calls will be down. So I expect whole thing will make us a stronger and better company overall. This is a part of setting our brand, in which in the long run, it's going to be brand who will last long. I want customer the purchasing our product because of is that Hyosung we made, and that Hyosung name, it should be maintained a top-notch quality, and this is the team that who will manage and make sure that we brings a top-notch quality product to the customer. And the last, think about December 31st, year 2017, our revenue was 230 million. And last year, December 31st, year 2018, is at 321 million. So we jumped a tremendous amount of revenue last year. With that quick increase, our whole infrastructure, process, systems is not there yet. And some of you may understand that our IT is not top notch, some processes not there yet. Yes, that is correct. We are not there yet. But to me, it is another key area that as a CEO of this company that I have to make sure that our fundamentals, sustainable growth, we want to make sure that infrastructure of this company has to be strong enough to hold over $500 million revenue, over 750 million revenue. It's going to be this year that we try to build a strong foundation to make sure that we can have sustainable growth next 5 years to achieve a great number. And this year, I'm going to focus on setting up processes and infrastructures for IT and all the major areas. Next page. These are just the numbers I just mentioned before. Just focus on the green color stick. Our total, the target number that we're looking at this year is 358 million, and it has a direct channel, retail service, GSC, and parts. And all the head of business units will understand this, and it will be our target this year, and everybody will hopefully achieve this number at the end of the year. It didn't really matter. The important thing is how genuinely, how deep in our mind that we strive to achieve this. This is not only for us. We want to make this company great. Is everybody work together as a good environment, so that at the end of the year we all should be proud of ourselves that we strive hard. Next page, and the last page. This is the page that I just shared through my 15-minute presentation. So 2016, we had 284, and then down 2017, we were down, and now year 2018, we backed it up, the par. And our target is not here. We're going to continue grow next 5 years. I just said that year 2021, and on your right side, 475 million, but at the bottom number, we want to achieve 750 million target year 2023. And this is the first beginning year, and we all understand that this is our driving force, and this is the way we want to make this company moving forward. From now on, every of our decision and strategy, everything will be focused on that number. And by the end, it will make us a better and greater company. I know that this is January 15, year 2019, and 2023 is several years down the road. But if we genuinely work every day hard, and I'm sure that it will make us a better, not only for our company, but also when the company doing better, it all benefit us more. The compensation, everything, it will be better than this. And I'm sure that we all work hard, and if we do that, and we will achieve this target. And next, our sales head and service head, all the executives will share some of their strategy, how we're going to achieve this target. Thank you very much. And I'm going to introduce Scott, and he will share his sales team. All right? Thank you.
Right now.
Hello. Hi. Good morning. It's great to be here today. It's exciting. Anytime we have kickoffs are a wonderful event to get enthused and on the same page. And I was thinking about kickoff 2018, 1 year ago. How many, by a show of hands, how many people were at kickoff last year? Okay, a fair number. We were locked in a hotel conference room for a couple of days in Las Colinas, and we were staring at this chart on there. We were just coming into 2018. We just finished 2017. And on the right side of the chart, you can see where the financial team was. So we were sitting at $74 million across the channel, across the direct team. And as we add that up and think about that number, that's not an insignificant number. It's really not. And a lot of people work very hard for that. But when you think about the capabilities of the people in this room, of our company, of our technology, that's like scratching the surface in our marketplace. So we set a bold vision. We said by 2021, the end of 21, we were going to replace Diebold as the number 2 player in the US and North America marketplace. That's aggressive, but we're on our path. So after 1 year, what'd we do? We doubled our business. So I'm very happy to report, as you look across the chart, we finished at $144 million for the financial team. And when I say financial team, it means this company, because it literally takes a village to move every dollar of revenue across the finish line. So I would like to start by saying a moment of gratitude for everybody in the room who enables these numbers. And then also a moment of strength and courage for all of us to say, this is still scratching the surface. We've got a long, long way to go, but we can do it. So next year, we need to stand up here and talk about doubling the revenue again. So our plan for this year, 2019, we go from 144 million to 135. That doesn't really look like doubling. So we have one fundamental challenge in our numbers. High level, Bank of America, this massive refresh project, it ends this year. So we have about 40 million drop off just from B of A. So we've got to raise our game across all aspects, from channel to the tier 2 to the other large accounts, to make up that revenue. So we've got a big challenge in front of us, but we're going to do it. There won't be red when I stand up here next year. We're going to have no financial charts with red. It's all going to be green and good. So that's our mission. And if we think about the highlights, just a few highlights before we talk about how we're going to execute 2019. We had a lot of really, really important and meaningful milestones in our business. One, just structurally, we combined channel and direct into one organization. So now we have one comprehensive and very powerful view of the market. So I think that's going to immediately pay dividends for us in 2019. And I'll also, as he had mentioned, call out the channel team, Pat and team, and men throughout the year, able to break the $50 million barrier for the first time in the channel business. So that's a real milestone. It wasn't too long ago where that was basically zero. So this is really a very nice growth story for our company. Also, as we think about the channel business, there's been a development in our business that makes us a lot more profitable. We're starting to sell more complex solutions, more value add, more value to customers, leveraging the skills that we have developed in the GSC with our software and core integrations. And so we're getting larger, bigger deals with higher price tags, which means more margin for our company. So there's some very positive developments. And then from a direct standpoint, certainly the signature business amount that we had flowing through Bank of America was just unprecedented. And I wanted to call out everybody on that and give exact numbers. So the turnkey installations that we did in 2018 for Bank of America, 2,242 in 1 year. If anybody in this room is familiar with our industry, that's a lot. I mean, that's incredible. And those are turnkey. So now we're up to over 3,600 ATMs in the Bank of America fleet. So that's pushing towards 1/3 of the fleet. Beginning of 2016, we had 0. That's amazing. We should all feel good about that. Just a few other quick points here. Rex's really stingy with the time. He only gave me 5 minutes, and that's not working. We're gonna have to work on that, redo. Chase, we won the first ever island recycling project. So no one's ever done recycling on an island ATM anywhere in the world. And we did it. We won it here. So you'll see another innovation from our team. We had some really nice wins outside of the big two, which is really important to our revenue going forward. Bank of the West, we took a 20-year, 100% exclusive NCR account and converted it. So by Q3 of this year, we'll be 63% Hyosung. So we'll be the lead dog in that race. So it's really very exciting to take these long-established relationships and disrupt the marketplace. Fifth Third started buying ATMs from us. U.S. Bank started purchasing TCRs. Fifth Third also purchasing TCRs. And now we can proudly say that 7 of the top 10 banks in the U.S. are active customers of Hyosung. That's really quite a testament. It's a long way. And you mentioned Citibank's in the other building. Well, we started, what was that, 2012 with 1 customer, Citibank. And now look at this story. So we just got to keep moving, keep our eye on the ball, and keep accelerating. We also changed the business model in Mexico. You know, Mexico is a 90% cash society. That's a place, that's what we do. We deal with cash and handling those type of transactions. So we really made a conscious effort to start investing in Mexico. We're going to have a direct model, much like what we do in the US for Mexico. We're going to leverage a lot of the expertise in this room to make Mexico our next success story. So we're very excited about that. You want to advance? So as we think about really the key initiatives for 2019, Ian mentioned it, channel is really top of mind for us because that is such an untapped area for us in terms of growth because of the size of the marketplace. Windows 10 is taking place right now. We're in the midst of that for the next 24 months or so. So a huge, huge opportunity. So we're revamping that. We're also aggressively recruiting new partners. And now there's, a few years ago, it was a little bit difficult to get partners to say, they want to commit their company to our brand. Now we have a constant flow of people saying, hey, we'd like to be your partner. And we're able to be selective now. So it's a very exciting time for us in the channel. Also, as we talked about, increasing our mix to high value, high revenue type items, not just selling cash dispensers anymore in that space. This is going to be the most profitable part of our business anywhere in the world, this channel business, selling these high-end solutions. So we just have to ramp the volume. And then, of course, what we talked about always are kind of our foundational customers, B of A and Chase. We've done well from a service execution standpoint. We've done well product. We've got some gaps we need to close from a quality perspective. So 2019 in these accounts is going to be all about quality and execution. And then think about to grow our business and to grow profitably, we need more accounts than just the big two. So we've got to expand our tier 2 customer base, like the Bank of the West, like the Fifth Thirds, like the PNCs, et cetera, et cetera. So you hear those names, you're going to see we've already got a backlog going into 2019 of non-B of A, non-Chase customers of over $26 million. That's the most we've ever had. That's got to be in the hundreds of millions as we go forward. And when we do that, we're going to be a force to be reckoned with in the marketplace. And then finally, as I mentioned earlier, just our, what we would call here, our international business, Mexico, making the direct investment with people in Mexico and infrastructure, and then also resources that are Hyosung resources in Canada, closer to the market, better visibility, access to the customer and our partners, and we're going to be much more successful in those markets. So very quick overview of our business, but I want everyone here to feel very good about our financial business and our future, because you guys have done a great job building the business. So thank you very much.
I got bigger ears than you. I do. Okay, good morning. Thanks to Ian and Scott, I have 22 seconds. So I'll do this as quick as I can. There's a camera? Okay. Can you go to the first slide, please? I'll get started in just a minute. Excuse me. Is it your turn? That's right. Oh, here we go. Great, thank you. Okay, I want to take everybody back about 7 years ago, because this was what service looked like 7 years ago. United States with not a single technician, not a single service account, no parts hubs, no company vans, nothing. I mean, we basically did not exist in 2012, when we first started 2012. If you go to the next slide, please. This is what we look like today. It's pretty remarkable. If you have been in the service business or know much about the service business, it's a very competitive business. It's a business that requires a tremendous amount of understanding what customers look for, understanding that you have to have great people to deliver good service. We've grown to the point where we have created a nationwide service organization, minus a couple states, and we will get there. And it's just a tremendous story. We have over 450 technicians, 18 field service managers, and it's just a great story from something that 7 years ago did not exist. Go next slide, please. What's really interesting about our growth is that one of the challenges that we had when we started this business, our competitors were attacking us by basically saying, you guys might be good now, but as you grow, you're not going to be able to maintain it. You're going to lose it. You're going to turn out just like us. And the exact opposite happened. So you can see from a growth rate perspective, it's not only growing year on year, but it's going expeditiously higher. The really good story here, and we talked about the retail business, and we talked about the It's the base of our organization. But a couple years ago, we decided to enter into the retail service business as well. And you can see from any of you that might not be able to see this, the green portion right there is all retail. And again, we entered a market that we didn't have a lot of experience in. We did it the right way. We put together the training programs, the parts, and everything else. And today, it makes up about 45% of our business. From a record perspective, we exceeded over $100 million last year, so that's a tremendous number. From a year-on-year perspective, it's about a 70% increase from the year prior. 21,000 ATMs, we installed over 5,000 ATMs. 50% of them, as Scott had mentioned, were turnkey, which basically means we did everything from laying parking lots to brick and mortar, electricity, the entire ball gang. Great story. We added about 7,700 ATMs in total. We're in 44 states, 45 states, 150 service locations, which again is a tremendous number. This time last year, we were under 100. We ran over 420,000 tickets. That's a lot of tickets. That's a lot of opportunity to enlighten the customer and show them our great service and the customer experience. So, it was interesting. We got some records from our fleet organization that manages our vans, and our technicians drove over 1.6 million miles. So, we are absolutely becoming a big player out in the field. This year, we expect to grow at least another 5,000 ATMs. That number is a number that can increase tremendously depending on what we do when we bundle service and retail going into 2019. It'll be a 25% growth rate. And as of today, we continue to be best-in-class service. And that's not a title that we give ourselves. This is a title that customers will advertise based on their other vendors' performance. We'll hire another 70 technicians. We will add 3 new service managers. We will expand at least one other state. And probably the only thing that will be left over will be Wyoming and South Dakota. There is a tremendous amount of investment we are making in technology this year, everything from how we handle parts to tools that we will deliver to technicians on how they can better improve their SOA performance, creating metrics that would allow everybody to get great visibility to how we're doing real time. And the one last thing that I want to make sure that I really emphasize on is that the service businesses that grew over the last 7 years or so, many of those positions and those promotional opportunities that were created as the business was growing ended up falling into the hands, into the individuals that were in this company. So many of the field service managers, level 3 tech supports, project managers, at one point in time used to drive around in a vehicle running service calls. And we're big believers in promoting within, when we have a great candidate that we have a great position that that person qualifies for. Okay, so again, thank you very much. Just like Scott and Ian said, this is not something that just got created only from individuals that report in a service organization, but everywhere. There's not a single person I can think of here today that does not have some kind of contribution towards the success and the results that we had in service. Thank you.
Is that right?
Oh, yeah.
I got it. Hello, can you hear me? Yes. Okay, Happy New Year. And next, please. Let me start by saying and thanking thank you Hyun for speaking high of retail business for 2018. And unfortunately, however, the retail is one of the two business unit didn't make a number last year. It is it is because of the market demand reduction. Because actually, we've been having such a good years for last 3 years. We've been hitting the target, not only hitting the target, overachieving the target, and hitting 90 million, 86 million. But because as you know, we are having more than 70% market share. So pretty much previous 3 years, we pretty much replace and upgrade all the retail ATM in the market. So, but we aim high in 2018. But unfortunately, we couldn't meet the market because due to the drastic reduction in the market demand. So unfortunately, we made a 20 million shuffle. But good news about it, but the other side about it is because still we maintain more than 70% market share, and especially we focus on gaining some wallet share from a competitor's major account like Eclipse. Probably some of you guys know about this company, and they're pretty much 90% Jamaica account. We break into the account, and we are getting orders. So 2019, we increased wallet share with that account and other competitors' account, so that we must be able to increase the market share to even more than 70%. And also, what we have done in 2018, we successfully launched a new product called Force. This product was the design based upon a lot of effort to listen to the voice of customers. So it has very unique and then differentiated feature from a competitor product. And it was launched very successfully, and then we are hearing a lot of good feedback about this product. Probably 2019, we should be able to sell more of the first product to the market. And also a lot of effort from Jason Kun and other product marketing team's effort. And we continue offering differentiated value proposition to the market, such as besides the traditional ATM transaction, we try to add more value-added transaction to our product, which is one of the examples of KeepPay. KeepPay is a gift card selling transaction addition to the product. So if now it has been more than 600 locations has been deployed with the solution, and so our customer ISO purchased this solution, and they can make additional profit and revenue from this transaction. And then good news about it is, as the transaction number grow, we get revenue and profit out of the transaction. This is kind of one of the recurring revenue model we just started. And also JustCash is cryptocurrency transaction with our product. And then now it is only we are selling cryptocurrency from our product, but this year should be able to offer the transaction which you can withdraw from the cryptocurrency. So that was 2018 and 2019. So the target is pretty much similar, but except one big item. But let me touch briefly here, and the next page is going to be a key initiative. But same thing, and we are targeting 72% market share in 2019. And like I said before, we continue to penetrate into the competitor account. So the target is 72, but probably we should be able to achieve more than 72% market share. And this is a totally new thing. And then we started developing a new revenue stream with a new model. Is one of the things is kind of hard to understand with the just name of it, but remote cash capture with using recycling technology we just started, and we are developing the solution. We should be able to launch the product this year for the first time. And also we are looking at fee-based, recurring revenue-based, the bill payment kiosk solutions as well. Next page, please.
So there are 5 different focus retail team is gonna work on. First, like I said before, we're gonna we are having although we are having more than 70% market share, we still focusing on the maximize market share with at least 2 points more. And second, using recycled technology, we're gonna develop a new revenue stream. Mm, and that's another big initiative. And 3, and we continue to differentiate value proposition with the new offering, which is about a new value-added transaction. We're going to keep on adding more transaction as to our ATM. And also, the 4 is also very important. Tony briefly mentioned. And from this year, we're going to start offering to market with the service package with the product. Because, our biggest competitor in the market is Jamaica, and then Triton, probably you guys know. And they don't have a service capability, but we have sold our product more than 160,000 ATM for last 10 years. So out of total retail ATM in the market, we estimate as like 240,000 ATM. And then we think that our products are like in 160 and plus, and they're all our target for service. If we successfully launch the service and then we already launched, but if we expand our service capability and service offering to those existing 160,000 ATM, our revenue and profit, and then it will help in Tony's density, which is the most important factor for the service management. And I think that we're gonna start. So we're gonna start offer service along with the product this year. And the last one is this has been Target forever, and because we are much bigger than other retail competitor, but the downside of it is they are small. So they're in terms of service, customer support, and then in the operation perspective, they look like a little bit faster than us, and then it looks like a little bit flexible than us. But still, customer buying our product because they know the value of the product, and then they know Hyosung how agile Hyosung is in terms of support. But we have to beat the customer in even in customer support area, which is including parts delivery and the ATM delivery, and then customer support, tech support kind of, operation excellence is one of the most important factor to retail retail business success. So, and I think that we are getting better, and it is time to change a little bit of perception, and that Jamaica is a little bit faster than us. We should be faster. So that's one of the key things we're gonna work on in 2019. Thank you.
Okay, so I think everybody is hungry. I try to finish it within 2 minutes. So right now I don't have any fantastic or good achievement graph, because I would like to introduce the quality engineering. That is the brand new, the organization that was announced last week. So main goal is through the quality, we would like quality improvement, and then we would like to have some contribute to improving profit. So through the call reduction and reducing warranty, and all of the quality matter, the centralized, and also have some better communication with the relative department. So that is the goal. And After the announcement, I got some of the question from the employee. I would like to have somebody explain about the what kind of the thing. So mainly, so everybody have some the same thing. Whenever have some the new organization, the announce. So the frequent question is the whom do I report to? So actually the regarding other thing, so HR announced all of the name and the functionality. So beyond that, the people, all of them is the reporting structure is the same. And then the other thing is they have some confusing about the technical support. We have two technical support. One is the for FI channel and then retail customer. So one technical support. And then the other thing is we called as a level 3 engineer as supporting our FSE. Both of them is under the quality engineering organization umbrella. And also that same as the current, so need to report, will report to the Jeremy and Keith. And then the other thing is that everybody asking about they're afraid of the functionality, but I would like to make sure the quality that is only focused on the product quality. So we will not make any ticket, speed ticket for employee. So we are not have some the company police. Don't worry about it. We'll have some the only focus on the product quality improvement. And then next question, so everybody asking about, what's this? What kind of the thing we will do? So next page, I would like to explain about it. 7 category. So related with the product quality. Number 1 is the direct product performance. That is thing is the our own service fleet. The mainly have some the FI direct, some of the retail. So that kind of the product performance through the service account team. And indirect product performance, I assigned as like that. So right now is we are selling to the retail and also the FI channel fleet. That is not our own servicing. Through our customer care and tech support, we'll have some measure the product performance, and then we'll have some how to improve the performance. And then the other thing is the software quality. So we know about the GSC. They are have a software development, but we don't know about what kind of the software release, what is the issue. So that is the in order to share, and then also in order to have some tracking. So we have some manage the software quality through the GSC. And the other thing is the staging quality and repair quality. That is belong to the operation. So we'll manage it through the DC QC department as well as the repair department. And also the engineering quality. Engineering quality, we have some 3 kind of the thing: ECO, ECN, and ECR. ECO is actually the engineering change order from the developer side. So we need to have some manage what is the current execution status, and then what's the improvement. And then ECR from our side asking to the developer, what is in order to improve the quality, what kind of the thing need to be improved? We are asking to the developer side. So I'm not only, I would like to emphasize the ECR. So any guy related with the product quality, I appreciate to get your input. And the other thing is the field service quality, same as the current. Right now we are supporting FSE, our service field technician. But so right now we are supporting only, but I would like to make sure what's their difficulty, how to improve, how to efficiently they have some save the cost in order to reduce the ticket. That is thing is we will focus on it through the field service quality. It's a 2 minute, right?
Check, check. We're going to move to another phase of our all-hands meeting. 2 years ago, the executive team wanted to start recognizing people in another way. They wanted to recognize those individuals that have excellence, that not only perform, but model and inspire the organization to set a bar higher, higher, and higher. So this is the second year that we have our Performance Excellence Awards. I'd like to have Sung Mun come up and present those awards. Patty will hand those awards to you. If you are here or your team is here, please come up. We'd like to announce you. Okay? Okay. The first award that we have is Best Teamwork. Best Teamwork will show cross-functional collaboration, and this year we'd like to award that for the Forecast team. This would be Edward Jiang, Ryan Hong, Shintao Jiang, and T.J. Park. If any of you are here, come on up, please. Come on up. There they are. By the way, these were, most of these awards were not pre-announced, so I'm glad that people are getting recognized. Thank you, gentlemen. Okay. The second award that we'd like to extend, the recognition for the Best Service Region. So much of our organization is the field service. So a lot of devotion goes to that organization for their excellence. This year's Best Service Region Award is the Central Region led by Tim Bowen. Tim, if you and any one of your team members are up here, please come on up. Thank you. Let's take a picture, guys.
Okay, guys, let me get a picture.
Okay.
You should be in there with them. Okay.
The next award that we're going to be presenting is Best Innovation. Best innovation generally leads to performance improvement, customer satisfaction improvement, quality improvement, and this year's Innovation Award is going to be submitted for Sinclair Hey, Sinclair.
There we go. That's good.
Thank you. Thank you. Best service delivery of customer experience. These are the individuals that do a fantastic job with customer delight, customer satisfaction, and keep driving our brand and reputation in the industry and internally. This year's Best Delivery of Customer Experience Award goes to the indirect sales support team of Jason Yang, Andrea Lawrence, David Hawkins. Please come on up. Thank you. Congratulations. The next award that we go to, and we're halfway through this, is Best Internal Support. We have two winners this year. We have two winners this year. Please help me congratulate Giovanni Gerardo and Claire Katanko. Come on up. Are you giving these out too? Okay. We're giving out, again, best quality and workmanship. Quality usually means reduction of waste, improved quality throughout the organization. Please help me congratulate Pam Folds, who wins this year. Pam. We've got another exclusive field service award winner for the best SLA delivery in 2019. Let's please welcome and congratulate Diamond Johnson, please. We've repeated doing the best sales performance for 2019 as we did for 2018. 2019 is for sales achievement, customer satisfaction, customer responsiveness, account management. And this year the winner is Brenda Kettling Peck. Brenda is not here, but please applaud her. And we'll get that award to her shortly. Best leadership, we're on the last two. The best leadership that we have says exactly that. It's that individual that we can look to get motivated, to know that consistently they're looking out for people and they are showing a brand that really, really shows what NHA is all about. This year's winner is James Foster. James Foster. James is not here. He had a personal matter to attend to, and we'll get his award to him quickly. Okay. The final award that we have, NHA Employee of the Year. We look to this person to lead the way, to help us understand what's around the corner, to help forecast the leadership of this organization and exemplify performance. This is the first year that it will be extended to a team. This year's team that wins this award is the FI Channel Sales Team. Please come on up. We've got Patrick Johnson, Andrew Soto, Adam Kreider, and Greg Schneider. Okay. Okay. Big applause, please. Big applause. Thank you. Thank you. If you or your team was an award winner, Patty has an envelope for you before the end of the day, maybe after lunch. Please get that envelope, and Patty will be able to give that to you. I'm going to slide into the next award category. This is for individuals that have been or shown longevity with the organization for quite some time. This year we are doing a 5-year award and a 10-year anniversary award. So I'm going to give you the names for the 5-year award winner. Many people aren't here, but if you are in the audience right now, please come up so that we can recognize you. Here are the individuals that have been with NHA for 5 years in 2018. Ali Rossi, Alan Russell, Kevin Anderson, Samantha Bayette, William Weiss, Jose Rosario, Nicholas Shugart, Sonita Robbins, Tabitha Schimmer, Ba Pham, Wilbur Walker, Andrew Ramos, Clayton Shores, Tom Lentz, Thang Din, Jose Galando, Dwayne Goebel, Jackie Lair, Kim Yee, Andrew Soto, John Zimmer, and Jeff Ron. If you're in this room, then I called your name, please come up. We'd like to give you something. Come up, come up. Congratulate themselves. Okay. Do we have a picture here? Please. And she will hand them to you. Okay. If you've been here 5 years, we want Mr. On would like to give you a memento. Excellent.
I can just throw it to you. You guys can spit it out. And... William what? Wise? Huh? Wise? Tom?
Tom Lentz.
You can call the name.
Clayton Shores? Ben?
Din? Mr. Din? Kang Din?
Andrew? Andrew, we're going to, yeah.
You sure you've been here 5 years?
Andrew, we will get your plaque for you. Okay. Okay.
What's her name? I'm sorry.
That it?
Shanita Dobbins? She's here. Shanita?
Shanita Dobbins? She might be at her workstation. Okay.
Andrew. Andrew Ramos.
Don't have that?
No.
Here.
Bam Pham. Ba Pham. Okay. Give everyone an applause, please. Okay. The last award that we have is the 10-year anniversary. We started this tradition reinvented this position last year. This is the second time that we're giving out the 10-year award, and we will recognize two people. Neil Baker, if you're in the room, please come up. Long Pham, if you're in the room, please come up. Neil Baker and Long Pham. Neil Baker. Okay. We will get their awards to them promptly. Okay. Good. Okay. Okay. Really? Okay. Before we have lunch, we want to give one more recognition out to someone. Saying goodbye is hard, so we're not going to say goodbye. We're going to say thank you and we appreciate you. Okay. Sungmun Kim is going to be returning back to Korea for a higher scoped promotion and position, but we have been very fortunate for the time that he's been here, for his leadership and the foundation that he's had with this organization, so that we can achieve 2019 and beyond. So, Sungmun, we want to present you with this remembrance from NHA. Okay.
Thank you. Oh, come on. Thank you. It was a pleasure.
Okay. Thank you, guys. Hello again, everyone. While I was reflecting my 2-year terms of your NHA COO, I was trying to find out one good word that can best describe my whole experience at NHA. A lot of words came through my head, but eventually I was able to find out the right word. Guess what? Anyone can guess? If I summarize, what? Excellence. That's good word? Hungry. Good. Well, to me, it was a present. The present. Every single of our NHA employee and every single day and night we have gone through together was the greatest present of all. There were no other words that can express how sincerely grateful I am for the privilege of working with you. As we all know, in this tough business environment, it is really hard to build an enduring company and create sustainable growth. However, against all challenges, we have done it, and we have done it beautifully and very well. And moving forward, we must retain forward thinking and innovative. And most of all, we must deliver the next level of quantum jump, and we'll create another great history again and again. And I firmly believe that NHA will be able to do so with Hyun's new leadership, new strategic initiative, along with our get it done culture, and also one team spirit. That is all. Now I'm coming back to HQ next week. And when I come back to Seoul, Korea, I will be responsible for corporate strategy, innovation, along with all the supportive functions like finance, HR, IT, purchasing, kind of Mr. Everything. But regardless, my heart and my soul will be still with you, and I will back you up 100% from Seoul, Korea. So God bless all of you, and your family, thank you very much. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yeah.
Let's eat. Thank you. Again, if you were an award winner and you did not get an envelope, please come up and Patty will give you one, please. Thank you.